Okay, so you're running a care agency, or maybe you're thinking about it. There's one decision that's going to either make you or break you. And you know what? It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. Today, we're going to dive right into how picking the right niche can totally change the game for you, right from day one. Listen to this, because it's pretty much the whole game right here. This quote, it's the foundation of everything we're about to talk about. It is a super simple but really powerful truth that separates the agencies that are absolutely thriving from the ones that are just always scrambling for that next client. And that brings us to this big idea, what I call the specialization rule. Now, this isn't just some marketing trick, okay? This is the engine for your growth. And here's the crazy part, the real irony. When you try to be everything to everyone, you actually end up becoming invisible. So here's the real problem, right? Let's put ourselves in the shoes of, say, a hospital discharge planner for a second. You've got a patient with a really specific, maybe even complex need, and then some generic agency comes along and says, oh yeah, we provide care. That doesn't help at all. In fact, it just makes the planner's job harder. You've just become a big question mark instead of a clear answer. All right, so let's really dig into this. Why do these generic, we-do-it-all agencies so often fail? It really boils down to this. When you try to be everything for everybody, you end up being nothing special to anybody. And that hits you where it hurts the most, your agency's lifeline, which is, of course, referrals. Just look at this from the referral partner's point of view. A generic agency? That's a total gamble. It's uncertain. But a specialized agency? Oh, that's a perfect match. It makes their decision to refer someone to you so easy, so confident. It's an immediate yes. So what's the solution? It's so simple. It's clarity. When you specialize, you become the obvious answer to a very specific problem. You're not just an agency anymore. No, you become the agency for dementia care or the agency for post-op support. You literally become their go-to trusted resource. Okay, so we've covered the why. We get it. Specialization is key. Now let's get practical and talk about the what. I'm going to walk you through 3 proven profitable niches that are absolutely fantastic for beginners. You can build a whole thriving agency around any one of these because each one solves a really clear, really urgent need out there.
So think of these as 3 different paths you can go down, and each one has its own perks. Let's say you want long-term clients and the ability to charge more. Well, Dementia Care is a fantastic option because families will absolutely pay for real expertise. Or maybe you want something faster with a direct line to hospital referrals. Post-Operative Care is perfect for that. It's all about urgent needs. And hey, if your main goal is just to get started quickly with easier staffing and less risk, Companionship Care is without a doubt a great place to begin. All right, so how do you actually choose? You've got the why, you've got some solid what options. The next step is really about connecting all this to your vision for your business. It's about making that one crucial commitment.
And look at that. We're right back where we started, at that core principle. After seeing all this, it should be crystal clear now, right? Your specialty isn't a limitation, not at all. It's your single greatest marketing tool. It's what makes you stand out, what makes you memorable, and most importantly, what makes you referable.
So let's just boil this all down to 2 key takeaways for you. First, you've got to start thinking of specialization as your #1 growth strategy. That's how you're going to build that trust with referral partners. And second, you have to be deliberate when you pick your niche. Make sure it lines up with what you want, whether that's making more money, having easier operations, or just filling a really important need in your local area.
And that leaves us with just one last really important question. You've got the playbook, you've got the options, now it's your turn to make a move. So I have to ask, what's your specialty going to be?